So let's learn how to use quick picks. First, what is a quick pick? It's a predefined graph paper that can be used as is or edited. They're intended to be both inspirational and a quick start for creating unique papers. The icon to open them is in the upper left of the app's opening page. Just to the right is a second set of specialty quick picks for quilters who do English paper piecing. A tap opens the list of quick picks. Now, scrolling through the list, you can see the many possibilities. At top are ones made with graph papers included with the app purchase, and they are followed by additional papers available for purchase. Looking through the quick picks gives you a chance to see what kinds of unique papers can be created in QuiltPaper. The hexagon papers, diamond papers, triangle papers, tumblers, 6 and 8-point stars, honeycomb, log cabin, jewel, kite, polygon, brick, square, circle, and arc. In case you are curious, the cost to buy any of these additional papers is the same as the price of the original app. It's worth mentioning that once you have bought 5 additional papers, all the papers become unlocked, and you'll never pay for any new papers as they are added. Let's try creating a graph paper from a quick pick. Let's start with the quarter square with star cornerstones and modify it. I'll tap quarter square with star cornerstone and it opens ready to edit. On the left is the layout and on the right is the toolbar. First, I'll change it to a 4-patch. I'll open the 2 grid near the top of the toolbar and adjust the minor grid to 2 per major. Next, I want to simplify the cornerstones. Looking down the toolbar on the right, I find sashing and choose the simple cornerstone from the set of 5 choices. Finally, I need to get rid of 2 rows, so the paper is 6 by 7 instead of 6 by 9. The easiest way to do this is to open the 1 grid at the top of the toolbar. Since I know exactly how many rows and columns I want, I'm going to turn on the switch rows and columns. Then set the columns to 6 and rows to 7. Stepping back to take a look, I like how this paper looks. So before I finish up, I'll tap the tool at the bottom of the toolbar to check the page settings for sharing. The paper size, portrait or landscape, and margins. Notice that on the layout to the left, there is a dotted blue line. It shows the print margins when I'm in page settings. It is helpful to know that QuiltPaper always adjusts the graph paper grid so it fits within the margins. This means you can use the margin settings as another way to control the overall size of a graph paper. Liking how the paper looks and knowing it will print as I need, I'm going to save my version of this quick pick paper. In the upper left, I'll tap the back arrow. The app tells me it saved this paper to grid. I'll tap back again. Grid has a red badge in the upper right, so I know it has a new paper from a quick pick. Opening grid, I see my new paper is the first paper listed with all my other grid papers. If you are interested in EPP, check out the EPP video for specifics on creating templates and a quick tour of quick picks for EPP. So that's the way to create a paper from a quick pick.